Hi everyone, this is Jennifer Beaver from New Insight with a brief tutorial on how to do endorsements on LinkedIn. I've signed into LinkedIn and I'm here right now on my profile in View Profile mode. So I'm going to scroll down to get to my endorsement section. That's under Skills and Expertise. And note that I have moved this section to appear directly below my summary. I thought that would be a good place for it. And you can move the sections around on your LinkedIn profile. So when you mouse over or put the cursor on the photo of someone who's endorsed you, this is Don McNamara, sales consultant. Thank you, Don. I can send Don a message and thank him via direct message on LinkedIn. I can view his profile. I can also call up a list of all people who have endorsed me for that skill by clicking on the right arrow. And you can review that and call up their profiles and remind yourself who they are. You can get to that same list by clicking on the number on the left side. So what does it take to endorse another person on LinkedIn? I'm going to flip to a profile I already have loaded up here. This is the profile for Barbara Schwartz. Barbara designs qualified and non-qualified retirement plans, and you can see that I've already endorsed her. This is my picture right here. For retirement, pensions, defined benefit, actuarial science. Now these are highlighted in a darker color to remind me I've already endorsed them, but I haven't done small business mergers, due diligence, compliance. One thing you can do before you endorse someone, go back up to their summary, just review it, make sure, and you can see the keywords, mergers, due diligence, compliance, small business. Make sure, or you may want to confirm that you're endorsing them for the right things. So to endorse someone, you just click on the skill, their small business. You can also put your mouse on that little blue plus sign, click on that, and you've also endorsed it that way. So I just endorsed small business mergers. I'm going to do due diligence and compliance. And then I want to use this last skill set Barbara has listed here as an example. So notice what happens when I mouse over that compliance audits. What comes up is a description that says quality auditing in the pharmaceutical industry. Now that's a little odd, so I'm not sure. I'm going to click on that and go to more detail. And indeed, it tells me this is a skill that probably isn't quite what Barbara intended. Now this happens a lot. People put in a skill set. It is exactly what they do, but for some reason it's tied to some other industry or really some other task or skill on LinkedIn. And so it's really helpful to review all your skills, come to the screen, look at the details. And if it really isn't a fit, as this one isn't, you can put in some keywords. So I'm going to try something called, let's try plan compliance. And there it is. There's one already existing. Let's click on that. And while there's no description, it is in financial services. So I'm thinking already this is more in line with what Barbara does. And then I can review the other professionals who have listed this as a service. And yes, indeed, their descriptions and their titles are more in keeping with what Barbara does. So I'm thinking already this is a better skill for her. Note that for the skill, LinkedIn also lists the groups where people with a skill are participating. And that might help you choose some groups to belong to. So with this knowledge in mind, I might go back to Barbara. I'm going to go back to her profile right now. And I may direct message her or give her a call and say, listen, I noticed this skill and here's what I found out about it. You might want to change it to plan compliance, and then I'll endorse you. One other little feature on the skills I want to point out, when you mouse over a skill, notice there's an arrow and it says, in this case, 35%, and it's green. Now, if I go down to strategic planning, I've got a red downward arrow and it's negative 1%. What LinkedIn does is it tracks the searches for skills on LinkedIn, and it shows you the trends. So this tells me that strategic planning recently is down 1%, whereas social media marketing searches for that skill are up 35%. So I know that that's a hot trend, hot topic, hot skill set. SEO up 15%. Project management, not so much. Blogging, up 21%. So take note of that. It may help you decide which skills are better ones to select. Also read those descriptions, drill down, look and see if there are better ones. Make sure the skills fit exactly what you do because you'll be better off in the long run on LinkedIn. I hope this has helped you understand endorsements, and thank you for listening.